wraiths didn't leave a soul alive.
Not willing to believe that, Knight. I'm not.
Okay.
Oh, come on! Somebody nick me dolly.
If a man defies a pact solemnized, he'll be devoured by woods.
Oh, roach.
With 7 heads and 10 horns.
Enough. Don't want to hear this.
If only me man worked.
I'm not going to try and fish you out of that little fence you got yourself stuck in. I'll let the game do that.
Go,
okay.
go.
Yeah. So we've sorted out my inventory a bit. Got some better gloves on. I really don't fancy fighting wolves and wargs.
Hey, yeah. Run, Roach.
I wouldn't have said there was any need to run. Did I not pick this place clean earlier? Maybe I did and it just grew back. I've picked it clean now. Haha.
The rats, why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a poison or crushed them into a pulp with a shovel, but no.
Did you see what he did with them?
Interesting.
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
But now the mage says bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, you asked me to come here. Actually, yeah. What you got?
Bet the old witch who lived here left you a bunch of interesting sundries.
She did indeed. I gather you'd like a look.
Very much so.
Okay, let's have a butcher's. Holy smokes. What do we got here? Diagram, lesser runestone. These are runestones. Like a runestone cowboy. Black blood. A bomb that explodes on impact. Well, looks like I'm SOL here. Or anything of use. Greater glyph of Yarden. How much? Ooh, she sells a potion of clearance. Return all ability points spent to develop abilities to the available pool so you can redistribute them. Yes. Right, anyway, you said you had a
Mentioned
request
you
for
wanted
me.
something from me.
I did, and still do. The Cursed Isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure.
Just been there,
Local
actually.
peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
I managed to. But while on the island, I did sense something strange. How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serad, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
Oh. Why do you want to lift the curse?
Why are you so intent on this?
I'm not. The local peasantry is. The Isle, miss. You've got to lift the charm. You're a good witch, a great witch. There's no end to it.
See, I thought you didn't care for the locals. The great witch you are.
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude I'm not so great. Not enough to conceal me from the witch hunters and risk getting sent to the gallows themselves.
What others think, your image, that's all you care about.
The point is, listen, I didn't flee to these wilds just to stupidly get caught because some boar with grit under his fingernails grows annoyed with me.
So the peasants who went to the island for food, this lord had them murdered?
The villagers say he had them poisoned.
A real gentleman.
Well, I never met him, but he certainly didn't seem such a cruel man, judging by what a mage from the Isle told me.
A mage lived on the island? Did you know him? Where is he now?
We were friends. Sadly, he died that day as well. Very few survived. Yet even those who escaped the Isle soon suffered agonizing deaths. Strangely, they did not seem to have been poisoned.
Interesting.
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Kyle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
I have a lamp that can speak with the dead.
Can't you just come with me?
I tried to go to Kyle once. Thought my head would burst, the curse's magic was so strong.
Nice of you to send me there.
I experienced an acute nasal hemorrhage. You stand to endure a wobble of your medallion at most. At Aretusa, they trained me to detect even the subtlest magic pulses. This was like getting smacked across my haunches with a grain flail.
Funny.
Jesus.
Thought you'd go in for that sort of thing.
Take my boat. I left it on the lake shore near the village. Should be fit to use. Provided rot hasn't eaten it, as it seems to eat everything here.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you, it might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later, maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance.
Oh god.
You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
Okay. A Xenovox. Never heard of that.
Never heard of a Xenovox.
It works just like a megascope, but is far more portable. Think of it as a magic box that talks.
They hard to build?
Extremely. That's why they're so rare. I certainly couldn't build anything like it.
So no chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every mage using one?
Not the slightest.
So where'd you get the Xenovox?
Found it in the mine along with the lamp. Thought it was part of the lamp at first. Didn't realize what I'd actually found until later.
Think it belonged to the elven mage?
Clearly. And I didn't even know the elves used them.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all. Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Kyle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt. Thank you.
Okay, looks like the quest items. You have a new quest item. Prepare it for use by placing it in an appropriate slot in the inventory panel, then selecting it from the quick access menu. To use the item, press and hold the middle mouse button. Wonderful. Right, well, looks like the Baron's going to have to wait again, because I'm now intrigued as to what the hell is going on this island. Sorry folks, but you know, I'm mad for this sort of thing. Fyke Isle. I need to find a signpost. That is what I need to find. I wonder if there isn't one in this little town over here.
Giddy up.
Because that would be most convenient, wouldn't it? I probably should meditate at some... Oh, shut up, horse. I probably should meditate at some point so I can get all my potions and everything back to full tilt.
Slower.
Ah, excellent. There's also an armor smith here. And a board. Let's examine the board. We'll do job for a bowl of soup or scrap of bread. Ladies of the wood are unhappy. Pantry's been robbed. Rosa, good folks, no advice from Pella. Contract Jenny of the Woods. Don't eat the cats. Okay, so we've got loads of new undiscovered locations. That's always good. And we've got an armourer here.
You ain't safe unless you got a Gabrielle. The auto-crank one-handed Gabrielle ensures you get the first shot and the last word.
Okay. Craft me something.
Need something crafted.
Okay, let's see what we can do. We've got cavalry boots. Damn it. Freaking level 24 armor. Look at that. Jeez. What's this then? It's at home then. +4. And it's got a slot. Not bad going. Okay, we've got some pants, but I've just got some new pants, and I like those new pants. What about boots? Alright, not much we're getting there.
So long.
Jesus, Geralt, you sound so depressed. Let's just enhance our weaponry again. Got our armor enhanced. Okay. Oh, I do love me some fast travel.
Geralt? Are you on the Isle yet? Does the Xenovox work? Can you hear me?
What? I can't hear. Great, broke already. Sheesh, short-lived this magic.
What did you say? There's some interference. You must be very careful.
Right. So we can interact with the green stuff now, I would assume.
Let's try Kira's lamp.
So I need to put it...
Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie! Millie, what's with ye? I don't know. So, burning. Ah! What? No. No, stay back. Don't leave me.
Good grief. Okay, that's locked. That? Oh yeah, that's the door from the other side. From the other side. Boom, boom, boom.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a... Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. There'd be nothing noble about him. Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer. He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for him, and a daughter. To the top!
Oh boy.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let him out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave him there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing him's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for him. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
I'm going to go as far as to say, mate, you were sniffing around a plagued rat. Enjoy that for all the comfort it will bring. So we're actually piecing together a bit of the puzzle that's going on around here. And that's actually quite nice, because it was going to bug me if I didn't figure out what was going on.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
They're coming for you, my lord. At least this lamp actually helps me see where the heck I'm going around here. I just wish I could run with the frickin' thing. So she was the one that was lighting the torches as we went, and making stuff fall off the shelves and the walls.
Where are you? Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
Yes.
Search it thoroughly.
Yes, boss. Well, yeah, I'd say you could be here doing this with me, but to be fair, you already explained why you can't.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
Don't be afraid. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Major's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
God.
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned? That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats. Everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I... couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects.
Oh my
My
God.
face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream.
That's a horrible way to
Have I
die.
not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
Jesus, that is the most grim way to die.
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different. How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a race?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the Isle. Your beloved, who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected, strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Did I? You must have misheard.
I don't think so.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
Interesting.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Yeah, why not?
Fine. I'll talk to Graham. Where will I find him?
He lives in the village on the lakeshore, yet... What if he's forgotten me?
If he loved you, he'll remember, and want to help.
He said he would always love me. Go to him. Make haste, please.
And now we have Annabelle's remains. Oh man, what a horrible way to die. Paralysed, made to feel nothing, and be completely aware of rats eating you alive. Jesus. What a god-awful way to go. I mean, I've heard, you know, you hear stories of people burning alive and what have you, but that, oh. To be gnawed on from the inside out. I don't want to be up here, do I? No, I need to go down just a little bit further. God, where's the way out of here? Right, stairs down. There's the door. Doesn't this lead to the basement? No, that leads to the basement. And I'm free! Take Annabelle to Graham. I mean, of all the rotten luck. Yeah, I'm gonna swallow the potion. Everything will be fine. Glug, glug, glug. Oh, wait, I can't move. Rats, mate. Oh, that's gonna give me nightmares. Oh, Jesus. Right. We need to go over here. And we have yet to discover that village. So we will use this boat instead. I think that's the quickest option. Don't know. Leave me alone too. Okay, let's get in the boat. I need to helm the craft. You can fast travel on a boat, but only to destinations accessible via a water route. Fast travel by boat. Open the world map panel. While at the helm of a ship, you can travel to any point marked with an anchor. Let's try it again. Any point marked with an anchor. But there are no points marked with anchors, so... it's not gonna work. Right, anyway. Away we go. Sailing ain't so bad, anyway. Providing I don't get attacked by some kind of lake monster, that'll be grand. I'm getting Resident Evil 4 vibes when you're trying to cross the lake on that little boat and that giant fish thing starts attacking Leon.
so just leave me be.
I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it, for Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. 'Twas then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
But that means... is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to a ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
You mean... she was alive the whole time? But... can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
Annabelle needs you. Her soul will only find peace if you help her.
But... what can I do? It's too late.
Bury her bones. Annabelle should be laid to rest by one who loved her. It's the only way to lift the curse that holds Fyke Isle.
Those are... her bones?
Yes.
Give them here. And leave me be.
Oh, mate. Well, that was heavy.
A girl and plated flowers. Looks like a small shrine.
Right, well, I better leave before he vibrates himself into another dimension. I need to return back to, what's her face, don't I? I believe it said. Do-do-do. Yes. Yes, I do. But, first things first.
Dead. Annabelle was no ordinary ghost. She's a pesta. And now she's free.
Ooh. Well, he kind of got what he deserved, I'm not gonna lie. Now, I'm not sure what Geralt called it. I wonder if actually if it's in my bestiary. I'll be interested to know, because I've got to say that was quite an interesting little side quest. Just go this way about it. Bestiary. Botchlings. What the hell? Well, zombie babies. Oh, Elementa. Okay. Oh yeah, we've got the warriors, foglets, algals. That bloody thing. Moon dust bomb, necrophage oil, and Quen signs apparently. Water hags are northern wind, necrophage oil, Quen sign, and Igni signs. Interesting. I don't know, he might have said Plague Maiden, maybe? I don't know. I'll have to look back at the recording to see what he said because I couldn't hear it because of the music. Let's open up the world map. Where is it I need to go? Ah, yes, just over here. I will rob this little town blind. Because apparently you can loot things from peasants and they don't seem to do anything about it. However, if you try and loot something from guards, they get a little bit testy with you. That does not look like anything comfortable to lay on. Anything remotely comfortable to lay on, I should say. Pretty sure I came from up there. I gotta say, a small part of me was kind of hoping that I was going to burst in there and be able to fight Annabelle, but I suppose, you know, at the end of the day, she was getting revenge on the one that abandoned her, or the one that she feels abandoned her, I suppose, though it's a bit steep of a cost. Mind you, I think anybody who gets eaten alive by rats is not thinking in their right mind. Apparently that door's locked, so I'm not getting in there, am I? No, there's a lot of naked flames and a lot of freaking wood around here. On a hot summer's day, that becomes tinder. Give me all the water you got. Rotting flesh. Loot those, head into here, loot everything you own. Ah, water, something usable. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, just give me the loot prompt game. I hate games where you have to fight the game mechanics. They are annoying.
Barbarians.
Barbarians. Warning, no one breathe a word about what happened on Fyke Isle. Wag your tongue and you'll sorely regret it. Okay. I'm just going to select all of these, and we've got some undiscovered locations. And a fast travel sign. So let's tie a knot in... let's tie a knot in the Fyke Isle Curse Quest.
Take it easy. Slow now.
mean, I could follow the road and just have Geralt just calmly saunter all the way up there. But I feel that takes too much time.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
What do you want a magic lamp? Mage from the Isle, tell me about him.
Tell me more about this mage from the Isle. Were you two close?
Never expected you'd take such an interest in my private life.
More interested to know if you bonded, as fellow magic practitioners.
Oh, we had little in common in that arena. Oh, Alexander was one of those anxious experimenters, forever short on sleep. The kind that thinks perfect happiness is an isolated tower and a full set of vials and alembics.
Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer, or who might be listening.
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them. Witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end, burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
So how's it feel to be the village witch?
Horrid.
No joy in having the boundless respect and trust of the local peasantry?
They'd respect anyone who could produce hemorrhoid cream.
Been here a while, haven't you?
Long enough for rot to set in. You cannot possibly imagine how much I detest this place.
Picked a strange place to hide.
I didn't pick anything. In the north, Radovid's men hunt sorceresses like fish in a barrel. Nilfgaard controls the south. Where was I to flee?
Emperor does keep mages on a short leash, but he lets them live and ply their trade.
Radovid and Emma differ in every respect except one. They share a deep hatred of the Lodge of Sorceresses. And I was a member.
Interesting little backstory.
Changing the subject.
Okay, what do you want a magic lamp?
Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of magic.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
We traded for it. He needed powerful magic and sensed I was no common wart charmer. I brewed him a potion. To delay nervous tissue degeneration, stave off memory loss or some such.
Who'd he want to use it on?
He didn't say.
Interesting.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
And you withheld this news until now? Why? I gave you a Xenovox. But the curse, what was its source?
The dark spell clung to the spirit of Annabelle, the Lord's daughter. To free her and the Isle, Graham, her beloved, had to help me.
So it ended well.
I lifted the curse, so the island's clear. Annabelle's soul is free. Thing is, turned out she's a pesta. Graham's dead.
And you failed to notice? You're losing your touch. Be that as it may, Fyke Isle is free of its curse. That's important. I'm almost inclined to say good work.
I want to know what a pester is. You know, I might have to Google that if I get no answers.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
And now you have access to the island and his lab and all the research.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Oh, fine.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
And he probably got eaten by a werewolf. Because we all love werewolves. Quest completed, a Tower of Mice. A favour for a friend. Let's track that quest. Because, you know, I say I'll do one thing and then never end up bloody doing it because I get too sidetracked with side quests. The everlasting problem with all open world games. Right, anyway, I think that's where we're going to leave it for now, folks. When we return, we will do a favour for a friend, and eventually I will go and see the Baron, because I am intrigued to see where that goes. Because the more information that we get about trying to track down Ciri, the better. But for now, folks, I'd like to bid you adieu. Have yourselves a lovely rest of the day, and y'all take it easy. Bye-bye.